Buddy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Enonosha Bodai, aka Fire Force Chapter 285. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. So last time I covered this manga, Burns made his freaking appearance. Finally! And it was as Joker was close to being murdered by his doppelganger. And we found out that Burns was able to merge with the consciousness of his doppelganger. And it makes you wonder if Arthur is going to be able to do that. I honestly think he could, because we know how strong Arthur is mentally. I would love to see it. But also, I want to mention this before we get into Benimaru versus Benimaru, which I loved how Kurono got his ass whooped by Benimaru's doppelganger. I really do. Oh, Kurono, you are such a smart ass. We are getting into the final arc of the final part of this manga. So, just had to put that out there. Anyways, I'm really excited to get to this chapter, so without further ado, let's get to it. Carrying that number on your back is proof of being the strongest, and that number being 7. And this chapter is titled Battle to Determine the Strongest. I have been waiting for this fight forever. Yes, I'm so happy. Benimaru versus Benimaru's doppelganger. So begins the fight to determine the strongest. Oh, we're in deep right now. If Waka, who's stronger than anyone, fights against Waka's copy, who's stronger than anyone, then who wins? How would I know? It's like that story with the lance and the shield. Ooh, Waka's doppelganger doesn't look too shabby. That's because he's a real king of destruction, the materialization of the image that Asakusa and Empire folks have of the strongest. He is a god of destruction, because remember when we were reading the Temple of the Sun, and those fucking priests were like, Benimaru Shimon, the god of destruction, and all that shit. That's what that is. But there isn't anyone who can beat Waka. You dumbass, it's because of those kind of thoughts that make Waka's copy so strong. Yeah. There isn't anyone who can beat Waka, right? Of course not. He won't lose. But there's also, that's the thing, remember when he fought Hibachi, and he got that new power. The residents of Asakusa didn't see it, minus the people of Company 7 that were there, and everyone else that was there. And most of them weren't from Asakusa, so they don't know about that. The doppelganger don't know about that shit. There was a reason why the 7th pillar was Hibachi, why Burns sent Hibachi out there. It was to prepare him. Not just for this moment, per se, but for the fight against Yona, too. Let's be real. Now let's keep going. You morons, the more you guys believe stuff like that, the stronger the fake's gonna get. But it's not like Waka could ever lose, Hina. None of us can help it. The whole thing is bonkers. I don't like anything bothersome. Whoever wins gets to be real. Yeah, I sure hate anything bothersome. I can't do any half-hearted attacks if I want to beat myself. I know that more than anyone. Huh? I'm in love right now? I am in fucking love. Ooh, current real deal? Your Nichiren is just a cheap trick. See, this proves my point. I knew that Hibachi fight. I'm telling you, Burns knew what he was doing when he was sending out Hibachi. Because remember, Hibachi said something similar. Dude, hey now, are you trying to set the whole world on fire? I'll kill you. Oh, this panel with Benimaru, the Benimaru doppelganger making this declaration is fucking amazing. Oh my god, because I believe it. I'll kill you along with the whole planet. These fireworks will be worthy of the name Destroyer. I believe this motherfucker. I believe it. the rumbles, the background just is like, oh, it gives me Destroyer. It does. I live this. Beerus would love this. Toyotaro, you need to take some notes here. Wouldn't you love to see this in Dragon Ball Super with Beerus or with Vegeta using Ultra Ego? Oh my god, can we get this in Dragon Ball Super, please? I would love to see this art in Dragon Ball Super, like this background in particular. And oh god, I need the slime work up in Dragon Ball Super bad. What's happening? Captain Obi, look at the sky. Oh my god, this is the real Nichiren. What? This is the real Nichiren. What the hell is that? That Nichiren is way greater than the real Wakas. What? What? Didn't Arthur do some? Didn't Arthur like stop this shit? Also, wait a minute. What about Hibachi, huh? Oh, Hibachi, Hibachi is probably on the other side being like, you motherfucker. I want to know what Hibachi's thinking. This will be the biggest firework in a lifetime of Shimon Benimaru. Goodbye, real deal. To Benimaru's like, nah, bitch. This. Oh. Oh my god. Okubo Sensei, I live. I live. I can't. I just can't. You have taken my breath away with this, Sensei, because obviously we already have the yin yang motif. We do. In the obvious way. But we have it in, like, also the attack, where you have the chaos of the doppelganger. And then with Benimaru's attack, look how tranquil and beautiful it is. Oh my god. I am getting goosebumps from this. Oh my god. I'm going to freaking die right now. Oh my god. This is everything. Oh my god, look at that move, like before Benimaru goes in on that doppelganger. Look at that page. Look at that beautiful, look at that peaceful look of tranquility on his face. Look at the shading. Look at and you have like the fingers like this, right? The hands like this. Look at the flowers that are like right behind him. The ornate flowers. This is just so beautiful. It's like time has stopped, that the world has stopped. It is beautiful. This line work is everything, especially in the hair. Oh my god! And then we got the bold black going on in the outline for the the hands, the kimono, everything. This is beautiful. Cause yeah, let's be real. When you were seeing the Earth with that real deal, yeah, that is straight up yin yang motif. It is. But I'm looking at this, and yeah, you got that chaos going on with the black background. Dude, this is fucking yin yang motif. Holy shit, Okubo, you are giving me straight up manga Illuminati. Dude, are these manga just trying to get me, like, trying to have me, like, go beyond Alex Jones at this point? What the fuck, man? I swear! I'm gonna end up being, like, beyond Alex Jones level of mad with all this fucking yin yang motif. I swear! It is fucking manga Illuminati! I don't know else I need to do to convince you. This is straight up Yang motif. It is, with the chaos and the tranquility. I love this. I love how it is being reflected in the art. Not just, like the obvious color palette, but the facial expressions, like down to the minute details, including the outlines. You have the thin black outlines in the hands. Going on to the hands and the robes and the doppelganger, and then you have the complete opposite. The thick black outline. This is just fucking incredible, Okubo. I notice these things. I notice it. And then look at the robes themselves, too. Where you have one of the sleeves down as well. And it really gives off that yin yang motif even more. This is just goddamn brilliant. And then you got the whoosh going. It is just gorgeous. And then you see this motherfucker's head go. And look at it. Look how beautiful it is. Like motherfucking butter. And look at the cracks. I can't. I can't. And we know we saving this. We saving the real Nichiren shit. That Hibachi, that we saw against Hibachi. Oh, we saving that for the real shit, and that is against Yona. Watch. Whoa! Hell yeah! It only took a second. Damn figure, get wrecked! Yes, bitch, get wrecked! Don't get full of yourself just because you're Waka. Waka is undefeated in everything other than gambling. Oh my god, the roast! Dang, made me worry for nothing. Hey, what the fuck is going on? I'm the strongest that exists in the imagination of everyone in this empire. Just look at those Asakusa folk. I'm the materialization of the absolute trust that they have in that guy. I'm guessing they think I'm weaker than I actually am. Oh, that was a self-roast. Oh, dude. Hey, you bastards. Hey, you bastards. How come that was so weak? Are you joking? You all hype me up that much, but deep down it's nothing but big talk? I'm Shimo goddamn Benimaru. Oh, come on. I love you so much. Sorry about that. So he's even stronger than what humanity thinks is the strongest. Next time I hope I get to fight a copy that actually equals my strength. But, well, that's the end of my fight. The rest is up to you, Shinra. Woo! The strongest has been decided. Now it's just saving the world. Everything is up to the hero now. I am hoping that Benimaru is no. Okubo, you better not leave my husbando out of this fight. There better be more for him here. Where what I'm talking about is and I'm going to talk about the underlying theme of this because I totally understand it because we actually saw this in Undead Unluck today as well. Do I want to talk about the underlying theme of this and then get into what I hope we're going to get into? Okay, let me talk about this chapter and then I'm going to get into what I want to see from what I think Okubo is going to do. Okay, so this chapter, I'm very happy with this chapter. I know, I feel like if Hibachi didn't show up, then it would have been, do I think it would have been a struggle? Probably. I think it would have been a struggle. I think the fight would have been a little bit longer. And I think that that's reflected in what we saw with Benimaru's doppelganger versus Kurono. And that's one of the reasons why I do like that we saw Kurono get his ass whooped by Benimaru's doppelganger. But the thing that really gets me, again, the yin-yang motif is just everything. And it's in more ways than one, just besides, the art. It just shows, it's because that Benimaru is who Benimaru used to be. That was the old Benimaru before he made peace with everything with Hibachi. And I really I really like that. I love that Benimaru got to face himself and be like, oh my god, I not just Asakusa that saw me as that. Like that's kind of how I really was to an extent. But I'm talking about not like personality wise. I'm talking about in terms of strength. But what was the other thing I was going to say in regards to this? But anyway, but as I said, I do love the yin yang motif that we got here. I thought this whole yin yang motif was great. I love that Benimaru was able to be his doppelganger really fast. I'm not mad at this at all. But the only thing though is what it says here at the end, and the dialogue was fucking amazing. The only thing that got me here is that it's everything's up to the hero now. Wait, this doesn't seem right at all. There's got to be more to this. There has to be, because Benimaru got this whole new Nichiren. And yes, we did see it against his doppelganger. Sure, but there's something else too. But the underlying, now I remember what I was going to go with the underlying theme here. I was going to say that. So what we saw in Undead Unluck with the underlying theme was that there's always a way for, for you to get stronger and all that. And for Benimaru, he was able to find that. He was able to find, because he was scared of his own strength. Remember that. We saw it in the flashbacks and his backstory, that he was scared of his own strength. But he was able to face his own strength and was able to become even stronger. That's what it really felt like for me. Anyway, it made me just think of Undead Unluck like that. But now, but here's something that we gotta think about here. So we have Joker is with Burns, and Burns obviously has to play a role in this whole thing with Yona. And I feel like Burns and Joker are gonna meet up with. They're gonna rendezvous with Benimaru, and once they do that, then they're gonna go in and help Shimura. I do, hands down. Shimura, if Shimura's obviously going to get the kill. Yes, Shimura's fight. Sure, Shimura's going to be will Shimura be the one to let all the pillars out? Yes, it has to be Shimura to do that. This is Shimura's fight in terms of getting the pillars out. Yes, and stopping the cataclysm. Yes, but I still think that in order part of doing that is that he's going to need help fighting Yona to, keep these motherfuckers off his back, and Sho is not going to be enough to do it. Another thing that'll be interesting, if we'll see it, that would be fucking boss, is if we will see Shimura and Sho's mother. And I think we will, and it will be when Burns shows up to the party. Do I think Kurono is going to be part of this fight? I don't know. I think Kurono is too beat up to come to this party. But I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that Kurono is done here? I don't know. He still has his role to play in terms of being a guardian and all that. But I don't know. I don't think Benimaru was done yet. Nah, he ain't like beat the fuck to hell. Nah, he's not done. He's gonna be playing, and Joker is probably gonna have Benimaru come in to help, keep Yona busy while Shimura and Sho get the pillars out, because that's extremely important. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Plus, remember, there was that other pillar that we saw a while back, and that pillar was talking. I think they were talking to Sumeyer, if I remember correct. Yeah, they were talking to Sumeyer, so we have to deal with that as well. So I'm really curious what you guys think about that. And also, we still haven't seen Shimra's other half. So we have that to deal with too. And Arthur, in terms of Arthur, we have one more doppelganger as well that we have to face too. We still have Captain Haig's doppelganger that we got to deal with as well. Are we going to get Captain Haig's doppelganger next week? I hope so. I hope we get Captain Haig's doppelganger next week, and then we get into. I think Captain Haig's doppelganger won't take that long. Um, Maybe if you have to give Captain Haig maybe like a chapter, maybe 2 chapters at most. Well, we already had the introduction to Captain Haig's doppelganger, so maybe like if you give him maybe like a chapter, maybe 2 at most, I think that'll be fine. You got to give me a good reason to give him only a chapter, but Benimaru, there was a good enough reason. Benimaru's doppelganger had like a couple of chapters, so that's fair. Yeah, if you give Captain Haig's doppelganger a couple of chapters, and then go into the final portion in regards to Yona and them, then I think this will work. But then also we got to have the reunion with Joker and Benimaru, and also have Burns. Yeah, the reunion between Burns, Joker, and Benimaru. So this will be very interesting. And we got to get the truth about what the fuck is going on in terms of Burns being the father, or not just Burns being the father, but if Burns is the ruler of Adola, and not just that, but how and why did Yona want to come to Earth in the first place? Like, who is Yona in the grand scheme of things? Who is she? We don't know. We don't know who she is. We only know that she is from Adola. We don't know who the fuck she is. We don't know how shit works in Adola. In terms of like hierarchy and whatnot, so there's a lot that needs to be covered in this final portion of the final arc. Will we get? I feel like when Burns shows up is when we'll get it. I do, because Burns merged with his doppelganger, so he should have been able to get the doppelganger's memories. And I'm telling you, Arthur, if we see Arthur again, which I think we will, it will be because he merged with his doppelganger. And I know Arthur could do it. I'm just saying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a kicking, so I can keep bringing you more Fire Force content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wish list. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, from me on PlayStation Network. That is in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.